Demonstrations are taking place here in Southern California and across the country in reaction to news that the Supreme Court may overturn federal abortion rights protections.
So it's not a final decision yet, although if Roe versus Wade is overturned, abortion would still be legal in California, but 25 states would likely ban abortion. 13 of them have trigger laws, meaning it'll be immediately outlawed. While the decision on abortion rights has been widely expected by the conservative-leaning court, the magnitude and nature of the leak itself is another massive story. Loyola law professor Jessica Levinson told us what she thinks about it.
And I suspect that the leak was made to try and keep people in substantially the same place. To the extent anybody was thinking of changing their votes, now they'll look potentially like they were bowing to political pressure, and Supreme Court justices don't like that look.
Chief Justice John Roberts launched an immediate investigation into the source of the leak. He called the leak a singular and egregious breach of trust and said if it was intended to undermine the integrity of the court's operations, it will not succeed.
And emotions are still running high in downtown L.A. Protesters clashed with police there. Hundreds of people crowded the street. Things got out of hand and one officer was injured. NBC4's Tony Ginyard following the overnight developments. Tony, good morning.
Good morning, Michelle, and I have an update. Just learned that 2 officers were injured. More on that in just a moment. Once again, downtown L.A. ends up being a backdrop for a march and a rally that ends less than peacefully, but starts with a peaceful protest and a message.
Legalize abortion now! Legalize abortion now!
Chanting and marching, abortion and reproductive rights advocates raised their voices to express concern over the possibility the Roe v. Wade decision could be overturned. This after a Supreme Court draft opinion was leaked. It indicates 5 Supreme Court judges are willing to overturn the 1963 landmark abortion rights decision. The opinion stated Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. The participants in yesterday's rally and march disagree.
I don't think anyone likes getting an abortion, but it's an important right to have.
If abortion is illegal, people who want to have abortions are still going to try to have them, particularly working class people, people of color. They're going to be having them, and it's going to be dangerous, and there's going to be more deaths.
Obviously, this is just one side of the decades-long debate over abortion rights. Voices are also being elevated on the other side. And last night, the debate was overshadowed by a clash between protesters and police. LAPD says when a group of abortion rights advocates took over an intersection near Pershing Square, that's when the problem started. They wouldn't disperse when ordered to do so. As I just told you, 2 officers were injured. According to LAPD, protesters threw objects at officers, including rocks, bottles, metal pipes, and skateboards. Those officers have been released from the hospital. No one was arrested. I'm Tony Ginyard reporting live from downtown LA for Today in LA.
Tony, thank you so much. And we're going to continue to follow this story on air and online. We put a special section together on Roe v. Wade for you at our website, NBCLA.com, and on the NBCLA app.